Hey everybody, Cooper here at eTrailer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Glacier Chains, snow tire chains on our 2021 Nissan Rogue using tire size 235/60 R18. And per our owner's manual, we're going to be installing them on our front axle. Now these tire chains are going to be a great option for you whether you live in an area that gets really light snow or maybe you live in a state that requires you to carry around a tractioning device. And the main reason for that is that these tire chains do have these steel rollers on top here, which aren't going to give us a lot of traction in some of those heavier snow and icy climates. Our tire chain is going to be made out of a low carbon steel, which just means that compared to some of the other tire chains that have some sort of alloy base to them, that they are not going to last as long or across as many multiple seasons, depending on your usage, whether light or heavy. Our tire chain is going to come in this ladder pattern design, which is going to really help us with our starting and stopping power while driving. Traditionally, some other tire chains have a link pattern to them, but that's our trade-off for these rollers. So while you might have a little bit of a smoother ride, our trade-off is that bite into the ice and snow. That's something like a link pattern would offer. But because we have this roller pattern design, we do meet Class S compatibility, which when we take a look at our user's manual, it does recommend having for tire chains. To help you along, we're going to show you what that install process looks like right now. To start our install process, we're going to go ahead and get our tire chain out of the bag, lay it in front of our front tire, and make sure that we are evenly split between these rungs on our tire, and make sure that our lever is facing us. Additionally, coming in and looking at our eyelets, we do have a hook side that we want to make sure is facing up, because this is going to be the side that is not making contact with our tire. But as long as those are facing up and you have the lever facing you, you are ready to go into the install. Since we have limited wheel well clearance, we're going to make sure that we are careful. But as we just go ahead and take our tire chain, drape it over our tire, evening it out on both sides, and just making sure that it drapes right over our tire. Feeding our strap through this lock, and then go ahead and try to pull it as tight as we can. And pulling it down and locking it into place. Coming to the front for our second connection point, we're going to take our studs and feed it through our eyelet here, just like we did on the back, making sure we get this as tight as possible. And then folding our arm over and feeding the nice little gap that it has through the chain again, just securing it into place. Now, we have our tire chain totally installed, but as you can see, there's still just a little bit of play in it. So we're going to add this rubber tensioner that we recommend that you have. We do have those here at etrailer.com, and we're going to put it onto our tire just to help with some of that tension. As with anything you're doing tire chain wise, you do want to make sure that you are hook side out, just to make sure you are not making any unnecessary damage or connection onto your tire or rim. And with this installed, we can see that we are having a lot more tension on our tire chain now. With our tire chain installed, we are just going to replicate all those steps on our passenger side, roll forward and backwards a couple times just to make sure everything is snug, and then you are good to go. That was a look at our Glacier Chains, snow tire chains on our 2021 Nissan Rogue. Thanks for watching.